How about something a little different, a little change of pace?
When EOTECH entered the magnified optics game, they wanted to set themselves apart from the
2000s trailer music with a epic voiceover. I bet you weren't ready for that in 2025.
competition, so they pushed the boundaries of what can be achieved. Doing so, launched the Vudu 5-25x50, one of the most compact, feature-rich rifle scopes on the market. Today, they
Epic music intensifies with a black background.
did it again with the super short Vudu 3-9x32. Now, this
Look at it. It's so cute. Look at it. It's a 3-9 with a ACOG mount. I think it's a mini ACOG mount on there. Look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute. Dude, you already said it, Unbidden Blitz. They turned those NC Star scopes into a real thing. I already pulled up the comparison. I already pulled that up. You beat me to it. But yeah, they did
That's
it.
hilarious.
In
That's
a world of voiceovers, only one company can come up with an optic this silly looking. That's right, it's EOTECH.
I don't think I have the movie voice.
for short Vudu 3-9x32. Now, this ain't your grandpa's 3-9 scope. This second
Despite the fact that it looks like your grandpa's 3-9 scope.
focal plane scope is only 6.8 inches long.
Wait, did you say second or first?
Grandpa's 3-9 scope. This second focal plane scope
Second focal plane, which is fine. For a 3-9, it's like mid-range, I guess. It's very interesting.
is only 6.8 inches long, and ideal for short to mid-range shooting.
Well, see, they say ideal to short to mid-range, but they mean ideal mid-range. You don't want 3x up close, and 9x is a usable amount of magnification after like 700-800 yards. So it is an interesting optic. I will say that it's interesting, and it's not that expensive for an EOTECH. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Dude, yeah, it's where did it go? Digital Fortress Mining had the right opinion. If it shows up, this ain't your grandpa's, yeah, but it's not going to pop up. But anyway, he says this is very cringe. It is.
The scope body is constructed of aircraft-grade aluminum to be a compact, lightweight, but still incredibly durable package.
Well, listen, he can't look through the scope. The red dot's like 4 inches tall on there. Come on, man.
That is fog, water, and shock resistant.
Shock resistant. Dude, I hope I don't get hit for this music that's playing in the background, but this is a epic trailer.
Wide power band on the eyepiece makes transitioning from low to high magnification quick, and
you know what? 2004 called, they also want their reticle back. That's what I want to say.
Substantial boss feature on the power ring makes it even faster. An adjustable diopter allows for precise focus for the individual's vision. The scope,
dude, it's all the most generic stuff that they're talking about. It's like, did you know it's made out of aluminum? Wow. Do you know that it has a knob for adjusting the magnification? Wow.
turrets offer 1/4 MOA adjustments and are both capped to protect from inclement weather or inadvertent adjustments. And once the scope is zeroed, the turrets can quickly be reset to 0. A rotary dial located on the left side of the optic provides an illuminated reticle with 10 bright.
Okay, is this an AI voice?
I think it is.
Every now and again, it seems like there's a little hiccup in the way that he's saying things.
Yeah, it's
Did
like
they
it
literally just like chat GPT a script and then throw it into some AI epic voice? That's what this sounds like.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Brightness settings to help in dusk and dawn light conditions. A CR2032 is located next to the rotary dial, providing roughly 300 hours of operation. The 3-9 sports the same XC high-density, low-dispersion multi-coated glass as its predecessors for excellent light transmission and scene clarity. What makes the 3-9X stand out from other magnified optics is its mounting interface. To minimize the overall length, EOTECH.
Now there's no rings on it, which is kind of cool because right, it has the ACOG base. So Like that's kind of nice. But the red dot mounting is very funny as well. FOV on that thing must be atrocious. The field of view is not terrible. I've already looked at the specs. It's not terrible, at least on paper. What the hell does any of that even mean? Exactly.
Reduce the tube area typically used for mounting rings. Instead, a machined interface located at the bottom of the scope will adapt to the included EOTECH mount or any aftermarket mini ACOG mounts and mount directly onto a mill standard rail. The second focal plane design maintains the reticle size throughout the magnification range, providing a consistently...
Okay, listen, okay, I'm a little YouTuber, right? I, sometimes struggle with getting the camera squarely behind the optic, right? If you're EOTECH, like you can see how it's canted, right? It's not looking through the optic straight. Like you should be able to handle it. You can get it.
And mount directly onto a mill standard rail. The second focal plane design maintains the reticle size throughout the magnification range, providing a consistently crisp, clean aiming dot. For those wanting a non-magnified solution, EOTECH offers an optional ring mount that can be attached to the slim front tube section to mount an E-flex. It can be positioned at the top or at 4.
Listen, if you didn't already want the worst magnified optic imaginable, you could also use the worst red dot backup imaginable as well. Tulip 382 says, reduce overall length. I'm trying to increase it. Same, bro. Same.
45-degree offsets to give you immediate transitions for close or moving targets.
Oh, dude, what's the... anybody want to guess the zero on a 30-degree canted offset with a 4-inch height over bore? Anybody want to guess the zero on that?
I don't want to do the math on that.
The E-flex is fine. Yeah, the reticle's kind of trash. We'll look at it just...
Who says good things don't come in small packages? The Vudu.
Oh, that's what my wife says, right? Huh?
3-9x32 scope is loaded with innovation, precision, and functionality to make that critical shot. To learn more about this or any other EOTECH product, visit EOTECH.
Yeah, we get it. All right. So anyways, so it'll be street price, I would guess, of roughly $900, $950, something like that. No, you think it would be, but it is not. It is not, sir. It's real. It's here. It's EOTECH. So you can, swing your little EOTECH or your E-flex or your, I think it's Delta Point Pro, any way you want on it. Can we get a picture of the reticle? They don't have pictures of the reticle. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. AI, aircraft grade aluminum. All right, so the weight is 16 ounces, which is not too heavy compared to like an LPVO or a traditional scope. 3X at 38 feet is actually pretty good. Pretty good, right? Japanese glass, all that sort of good stuff. Let's look at the reticle. Can we share this tab instead? So that's your reticle, guys. That leaves a lot to be desired. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Artificial aluminum, exactly.
Yeah, that's a pretty crappy reticle.
Yeah, I don't know. Quantum says center dot on the reticle is 1.2 MOA, so you won't even be able to get a good zero. Given that, you won't be able to see if you are shooting sub MOA. No, I think you can still, like, if you want to get really pedantic, you can use a bigger than an MOA reticle to shoot sub MOA. If, for instance, you're like aiming with like the bottom part of the circle, not just putting the circle over the target. So there's still ways to get precise with it, but no, it's not. It feels to me like it's the worst of all worlds.
I think it also assumes that this reticle is, or this optic is even capable of shooting sub MOA.
Well, I mean, I would hope it would be, right? I would hope it's put together well for $1,000. But yeah, it's just, what an odd choice from EOTECH. What an odd choice. It's like, are you gonna come up with anything else of interest? It's like, nah, we'll just do this. So yeah, 1.2 MOA on 9x. What a weird optic. What a strange optic. I mean, the magnification range per weight is really good, right? Because it's still only 16 ounces for 9x top magnification. So maybe. Red right hand says might be okay on an auto rifle build. I feel like I'd rather have a fixed optic with more field of view though, right? Because 9x on an auto rifle, like that's a lot of haze. That's a lot of haze. Yeah, I mean it's only a little over $1,000, guys.
Just a little.
But I mean, the street price is probably going to be cheaper than that. But yeah, it obviously draws its inspiration from the MC Star Mark III Tactical Gen 2 3-9x42 mil dot, which I remember seeing these on Amazon and places like that a long time ago. Very similar form factor, you know, very similar objective designs, very similar field of view as well for some reason. Same weight, same size. So I mean, you know, it's essentially just a upgraded version of what Vism and NC Star have been making for the last couple decades. So yeah, NC Star finally has a competitor.